Bradshaw, stand up and applaud what was once the future, it's now the present. Oh, it's a party here in Bromley. Oh, look at the generosity of the man.
I bet this is the most people that have ever come to a party arranged by Gilligan Gordon.
It's great to see them. Come on, Bradshaw, stand up and applaud these great men.
Not badly.
Oh, it's a pleasure as always. A pleasure as always. You should be standing, Bradshaw.
I didn't know they had designer suits in the Shire.
You're so funny.
The Thrillers in the building for their title celebration party. If you're watching this on DVD, now might be the time to go make yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah, very funny. Is he throwing out glitter? Look at that. He's like Thailand immigration.
Got nothing to say about something that I haven't already said. He's like a... Very funny. My joke was funnier about the Shire thing, I think.
That's just disrespectful.
What's that? Is that meant to be a red carpet? Like they couldn't find a red one or something?
Red is so last year.
Well, call it a coincidence, but the UK economy has taken a nosedive since Iestyn Rees.
Stand up and applaud these great men. Oh, we've got party poppers.
I don't know if I've ever met a man with a more punchable face.
What a party!
Your attention, please.
All we need now is hookers and gin.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I would like to point out I have a microphone stand and speakers, so boo as loud as you want, I will always be louder.
Don't most parties have singing and dancing, not just a bald guy ranting?
With that in mind, welcome to the Thrillers title celebration!
Yay! It's a celebration. Come on, Bradshaw, get in the mood.
But if I could be serious for a moment, if I could ask for the...
This crowd making the Thrillers about as welcome as a toothache.
I'd rather have a toothache than a new sat next to me, Bradshaw.
Everybody in the building. It's been pointed out that I have on occasion talked for too long, so I'd like my esteemed colleague Mark Haskins to time me. He's going to tell me if I go over 3 minutes. Mark Haskins, please begin.
3 minutes?
Stroke of the minute.
What a dedicated pro. Even the bucket is purple.
Haskins used to use that bucket to collect apples in the Shire, I think.
Oh, you stop it from Portsmouth.
I'd like to point out to all the inbreds, hobbits aren't real.
Yeah, the proof's in front of you, Gilligan.
Haskins is real. Hobbits
Mark
aren't.
Haskins is a champion and he is very, very much real.
And we should have some respect for the champions.
So if I could get 3 minutes on the clock, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to point out that I am incredibly pissed off at the fact that I have come here tonight to celebrate the victories of Iestyn Rees and the Thrillers. I don't know why you're cheering. He'd never sleep with you, love. The celebration of the Thrillers comes secondary to a half-assed main event, including Martin Stone, who lost to Iestyn Rees,
in highly dubious
and Alex
circumstances.
Shane. I'm pissed off because I have a ring with a white canvas when I asked for purple. I got fans that I asked not to be in attendance. want to chant Hobbit? How long have I got, Skins? How long have I got? Okie dokie. And I'm also pissed off that we come here on our celebration evening and we do not have a match to show off our talents.
That's because no one wants to face them because they know they're going to lose if they try and mess with the
Why would people
Thrills.
not want to have the champions in action?
They don't even want you in the town.
Why would you people not want to see Mark Haskins and Ricky Hype in tag action?
Oh, hang on a minute. Well, that's Andy Boy Simmonz music, Dean.
Andy Boy Simmonz, who's been less than successful in tag team competition.
Well, Simmonz looks as bored as I am by this celebration party.
I think it's disgraceful that he's come to interrupt, unless he's come to join in and have a glass of champagne.
Cut his music, it's annoying! What do you want?
Wow. Wow is the only word I can think of. You three come out here, running your mouths, pissing and moaning because you haven't got matches tonight. Well, when I was champion, I just went in that ring and got the job done. Iestyn, don't get used to carrying that belt around, pal, because I haven't had my rematch yet.
You do not want the same treatment Al Snow got. You do not want the same treatment Terry Frazier got. You don't want to be the next one to fall to the irresistible Iestyn.
You do not want to say one more word before this goes down your throat.
That just shows how stupid Simmonz is. There's
So
one of
seeing
him.
as you three are here, I've got 2 pals in the back. And if you've got your pants on underneath them trousers, and you guys are ready to go, how about I bring my 2 buddies out right now?
Yeah, I'm up for that, Dean. I'm up for that.
Okay, are you guys ready for this? Okay, I'll ask you guys as well. Are you ready for this? My first partner tonight is the top student at the IPW training school, Cieran Morrison.
Oh, that's going to put the fear of God into everyone, isn't it? Someone who's been trained by Simmonz.
That turns up once a week and trains, never been show ready and proven. You know what? Fine. Good choice, Simmonz. Fair play to you. Well done, buddy.
Whoa. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I need one more guy, right?
Oh, hang on.
No.
That's Sha Samuels, Dean, from the cartel. There's a man who knows a little bit about taking on the Thrillers.
The fact that you said all what the gold is a disgrace. So us being on the show today that you are truly just losers. And you're looking at right here are the winners.
Okay. Look.
Hush your gun.
Terrible disrespect being
Hush your
shown.
guns!
Respect is earned.
Who are you to talk down to us? You lost! We have gold!
Has he re-entered puberty, Dean?
Will you be quiet,
This is
Bradshaw?
our celebration!
The celebrations have been ruined by a band of
This is our
thugs.
time, and I'm gonna tell it to you straight! If this happens, and it bloody well will, unsanctioned, right? We are keeping the gold, nothing on the line. Do you want it, or what?
Well, the crowd certainly wants, if nothing else, for Gilligan Gordon to shut up. Why don't they put the belts on the line, Dean?
So,
They don't have to.
do we have a match?
How can they put the belts on? It's a six-man
Then,
tag.
ladies and gentlemen, later on this evening, those three, a trainee, a former champ. I'm sorry, they've got me flustered. And the real hobbit of IPW, because he is not a hobbit.
He's kind of highly strung. It's like he's been wearing the One Ring for too long.
The IPW UK Tag Team Champions, 2/3 thereof, because Joel Redmond's off having sex somewhere. The star attraction Mark Haskins and the hot shot Randy Ricky Hype. And your IPW UK champion for now and forever, the irresistible Iestyn Rees. Now hit our music, I want to dance the hell out of this place.
It's not really a tune you can dance to, the Thrillers music.
It's intense. Can someone get that London Fuck Samuels out the way so the celebration can continue?
Well, Samuels, along with Terry Fraser and of course Martin Stone, certainly have unfinished business with these morons, and it's going to be a six-man tag tonight.
Beautiful, here they come, the tag team champions.
Are you on commission or something? Every time they arrive, you have to stand up.
They buy me gifts. They're my friends. What can I say?
Now, what's going on now? John Atkins has been humiliated.
Atkins is not a thriller.
If
They
I
don't need
could
him.
borrow your attentions, please. I will once again point out I have a microphone and speakers, so no matter how loud you are, I will always be louder. Matthew, enjoy your Nintendo Wii. You clearly do not have a girlfriend.
It's true.
Don't think that excludes the rest of you. What kind of sad ass comes to a wrestling show on a Sunday? With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, 2/3 of the IPW UK Tag Team Champions of the World, the star attraction Mark Haskins and Randy Ricky Hype.
Fantastic.
And their
The
tag team
champions.
partner,
2/3, please.
he hails from Churchtown in Gloucester. He weighs in at 256 pounds lean. He has so far in his conquest defeated Al Snow and Terry Fraser. Ladies and gentlemen, your IPW UK Heavyweight Champion of the World! He's the irresistible Iestyn Rees!
Fantastic. There's the man, Iestyn Rees. A long title reign, I predict, for this man.
Well, we should point out those victories over Al Snow and Terry Fraser, both tainted.
They're victories.
Not to mention how he won in the first place.
History merely shows the winner, not the mean.
Loud and proud, let them hear you, make them feel you, let them know you're here.
And their opponents, the team of Cieran Morrison, Sha Samuels of the Cartel, and Andy Boy Simmonz.
Well, this is somewhat of a makeshift team, perhaps. Andy Boy Simmonz, Cieran Morrison and Sha Samuels. But there's three men here who really, like everyone, can't stand the Thrillers. And on hatred alone, they've got motivation to give them quite a kicking here.
Yeah, but you said it yourself, Bradshaw, they're a makeshift team. The Thrillers are a solid, tight, snug unit that are on top of the wrestling world right now. These three, you got Andy Simmonz, who his usual tag team partners seem to have all run out on him. Sha Samuels is only here because he's not a good enough singles wrestler to make it as far in the tournament as Terry Fraser. And then you got this kid, Cieran Morrison, his second pro bout. He's a trainee of Andy Simmonz. I mean, if you've been trained by Andy Simmonz, how hopeless are you going to be?
Andy Boy Simmonz is one of only 2 men to hold the IPW UK title twice, so quite why you think Cieran Morrison would be hopeless if trained by Andy Boy Simmonz is beyond me. I'm not even sure, Dean, does your mouth ever connect to your brain?
All the time. That's why I am the Twisted Genius.
Twisted for sure, genius questionable.
But, you know, I'll tell you something, if I know Gilligan Gordon and I know the Thrillers, they will target this youngster, Cieran Morrison. You know, tag wrestling, we always say it's all about cutting off the corners and you know, isolating one man. And Cieran Morrison is going to be that target, I bet you.
Andy Boy Simmonz, a very conscientious trainer. I'm sure he wouldn't be putting Cieran in there unless he felt that he was ready to go. And what backup he's got. I mean, for his second match to be on the same team as Samuels and Simmonz, you can't ask for much more than that. Haskins having some more difficulty with the crowd, who maintained, despite his protestations, that he is in fact a hobbit.
Cieran Morrison's parents are pirates.
What possible evidence do you have for that?
Well, he's got a sunken chest. Oh, I'm brilliant sometimes, you know.
That was dreadful.
The bell rings, and this 6-man tag team matchup is underway.
Right, now let's see. Iestyn Rees thinks he's the IPW UK champion.
There's no thinking about it. He is the IPW champion. He's got the belt, he's got the wins, he's got the style. He's the best.
Well, I was going to say, perhaps we'll find out. He can take on an actual former champion and see if he can cut it. But Iestyn Rees, unsurprisingly, didn't want any part of it. And in comes Bilbo Haskins.
Will you stop calling him that? It's Mark Haskins.
Maybe Bilbo's his middle name.
His name is not Bilbo.
So Simmonz and Haskins locking up to start this big 6-man headlock takedown by Andy Boy Simmonz. And Simmonz is using the leverage to try and keep control, but good counter by Haskins. And Simmonz flips over into possibly a pinning situation, known to side headlock. Some great basics, great fundamentals, chain wrestling, those are the kind of things I'm sure Andy Boy Simmonz has taught thoroughly to Cieran Morrison, Dean.
You know, the best pupils don't necessarily make the best teachers, but we'll see later on.
Haskins takes down Simmonz. Goes for a leg drop on the arm. Simmonz wise to it, moved out the way. And Haskins, who apparently is 1/3 of the tag team champions,
Yes.
you do the maths, is in some trouble here.
Well, basically, the Thrillers in the tag team division are Mark Haskins, Joel Redman, and Ricky Hype.
I just thought the tag team was 2 people. Call me a traditionalist.
Who are the tag team champions? The Thrillers.
The 2 men who won the titles.
The Thrillers won the title.
It was Haskins and Hype, I think, on the night they won it. So I don't see why anyone else should be included as the tag champions, but that's a matter for IPW management. Big clothesline in the corner by Sha Samuels, who mocks the Thrillers on the outside. We've talked in the past, you see a big snap suplex there. We've talked in the past about how Sha Samuels can sometimes let his temper get the better of him and distract the referee so his opponents can double team. That's exactly what he just did to the Thrillers.
But that's okay in your book, of course.
Tit for tat.
If the Thrillers were doing it, then you could play no doubt.
If the Thrillers were doing it, then it wouldn't be the first time, it would be the 100th time just in recent memory.
Pure conjecture.
Cover by Simmonz, only a 2 count. Haskins kicks out. And Haskins into the corner. Simmonz with that hard-hitting heavyweight offense. So Haskins can, despite his mouth, despite his upbringing in Hobbiton, can certainly mix it up with the best of them.
Haskins is from Oxford.
A minute ago, he's from Portsmouth.
I beg your pardon. It's because the FWA Academy where he trained is based in Portsmouth.
The fact that you don't know where he's from adds credence to the theory that he may be from the Shire.
It's an honest mistake. You don't know everything, Bradshaw. I asked you some stats earlier on about the weight of Johnny Moss and you're still yet to get back to me.
I didn't say I didn't know. I said I'll get back to you. But anyway, Iestyn Rees, the champion, finally coming in to take on Andy Boy Simmonz.
And look at how he's handling the former champion with ease.
Yeah, once he was already beaten down.
Well, that's just smart work by the Thrillers. As I said before, they're a team, they're a unit.
And now this is what we talked about. Samuels, sometimes his temper gets the better of him and you're seeing Simmonz being triple teamed. Referee Chris Hatch completely oblivious. And now Haskins going for the cover. This is backfiring on the Thrillers a little. Big knee drop. And 2 count only from referee Chris Hatch. Cieran Morrison yet to enter the fray here. We anxiously wait to see what he can do in there. And talk about a baptism of fire. He could be in there against the champion.
Well, that would just be totally one-sided. That'd be like taking a chainsaw to a meringue.
Well, that remains to be seen. And you see again the double team by the Thrillers. Hype and Rees takes down Simmonz. Been in there for a long time. I think it's fair to say Simmonz needs a tag now, Dean.
There's a lot of things Andy Simmonz needs, and yes, the tag is one of them. Haskins is the man right now.
Very small, hairy man. Got the rear chin lock applied. You see Haskins driving the knee into the back of Andy Boy Simmonz. Fighting up, trying to escape here. Could have gone for the tag, but instead he goes to keep taking the fight to Haskins. That's the kind of competitor he is. Rolls him up for 2. And takes him down with a clothesline. Oh, look at that, look at the power. Look at the power of Andy Boy Simmonz. Gorilla press slam. And Haskins goes down.
Hard on his front there.
And now, here we go. In comes young Cieran Morrison. He takes the wrist lock from his trainer and mentor, Andy Boy Simmonz. Got a considerable height advantage over Haskins, but then who doesn't? Got the cover, 2 count only.
What are you saying about Mark Haskins?
I think I've already said it several times. Haskins counters on, look at that cheap shot. A knee to the back, takes him down, hooks the leg, and only 2.
And now the massacre will begin. Morrison's in trouble. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it took a cheap shot from Ricky Hype to begin the massacre, did it, Dean? And again, here we go, the triple team, this time on Morrison.
Well, I told you that they would target Morrison. And it's exactly what Gilligan Gordon's doing. You see, I know how this man's mind works.
Gilligan Gordon has a mind?
He reminds me of me.
Yeah, he reminds me of you as well.
I've said before, it takes a genius to know a genius. And Gordon is that genius. Yeah, he's on top, riding on the crest of a wave here in IPW UK as the champ comes in. Oh, boot to the face.
A wave not of his own making, I would say. Gilligan Gordon.
And once again, Sha Samuels is knocked to the outside as Andy Simmonz gets attacked.
Yeah, this time Simmonz letting his temper get the better of him. And for the second time in the match, that's backfired on the Thrillers because they went for a pin there. And Chris Hatch, the referee, didn't see it. Again, Simmonz getting in the ring. And Haskins will throw Morrison to the outside, right near Gilligan Gordon. And get him away from this young man, for goodness sake. Punches to the head by Gordon on Morrison. Completely unnecessary. And Haskins goes for the cover. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it. And only 2. Morrison somehow escaped after being quadruple teamed.
Well, they clearly need to work over him a little bit more.
Yeah, why not go for some more illegal cheap shots?
Hey, if the ref doesn't see it, the ref doesn't call it.
Well, this referee's not seeing very much, is he?
That's why everyone boos him.
Haskins mocking Morrison, such disrespect. But look at this, Morrison replies in kind. Morrison to the ropes.
Oh, but his momentum is cut off just like that. Cover!
And
Just the
only
2 count.
And again, you saw Gordon try and grab the leg of Cieran Morrison. In comes the IPW UK champion, Iestyn Rees. It pains me to say that still.
Oh, look at this.
That suplex into a slam.
He just threw him down.
Morrison may be out. And cover, got 2 and only 2. Well, you're certainly seeing in Cieran Morrison some of that resilience that Andy Boy Simmonz has shown throughout the years. Refusing to be intimidated, refusing to give up. This man has a bright future ahead of him. Morrison to the ropes. Hype picks him up and down. What's this now? Hype, well, he's going to go for the cover, but no, he'd rather mock our great fans here in Bromley.
Great fans.
Hardly the shrewdest of moves, Dean. Hype goes up high. He went for a senton bomb, excuse me. Morrison moved.
Well, Hype took too long getting up to the top. I think the Thrillers were getting complacent. Gilligan Gordon urging Hype to get up.
Instinct beyond his years from Morrison.
Morrison crawling over to make the tag, and he tags in Sha Samuels, and Ricky Hype tags in Iestyn Rees.
Well, Samuels has been waiting for this for a few minutes. You can see the fire from Sha Samuels. Great scoop slam on Rees. Right, Hype to the ropes. Massive spine buster.
Spine buster, yeah.
Rees taking the fight to Samuels now. Samuels to the rope. I think. Did Simmonz go for the blind tag, I think? Looks like he did.
So, yeah. Well spotted, Bradshaw.
Iestyn Rees didn't see him. Still hasn't seen him. And from nowhere, overhead suplex. And into the pin. Only 2 because Ricky Hype made the save. You've got to believe, you have to believe, that would have been over right there.
I'm sure that Rees was on the verge of kicking out there.
He never has to. He always has someone interfere for him. He probably doesn't know what kicking out means. Haskins in the ring.
Tag made.
Goes for that cutter.
Oh!
Didn't get it. Running power slam.
Oh!
Hooks the leg. There's 2. And oh no!
And there you see, did he have anyone to help him? No. A kick out from Mark Haskins.
Well, shades of the British Bulldog, Andy Boy Simmonz' idol. And Cieran down with the leg drop. Great move. Trainer and trainee together. Morrison hooks the leg. And look at that. It took Rees and Gordon to interfere to break that up.
And this one's breaking loose.
And look who's holding his own, Dean. It's Cieran Morrison taking the fight to Mark Haskins. Morrison to the ropes. Drop kick. Make the cover, Cieran. He does. Hooks the leg. There's 2. And only 2. You've got to be impressed, Dean. You have to be impressed.
Yeah, it's beginner's luck.
Morrison to the ropes. And what's this? Full Nelson, maybe? No.
Oh, Haskins all the way down with the cutter. And that's it. Ring the bell. John Atkins, announce our winners, please.
At the time,
Gilligan's going to
15 minutes and 22 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, the Thrillers!
Superb. What a great win for the Thrillers.
Well, I think
They're on a roll. They're on a real roll, Bradshaw.
John Atkins a far better announcer, if you ask me. But yes, I have to say, again, dubious tactics, but the Thrillers have pulled it out the bag again.
Dubious tactics. What was possibly illegal about the way they won that match? A clean move, Haskins with that cutter, a clean 3 count, no interference, they won. They just happened to make the best strategy of targeting the rookie in his second match, and that was the guy who took the fall. Genius from Gordon, genius.
I've met Goldfish with better memories than you. The reason Cieran Morrison was in that situation in the first place was he was repeatedly triple and quadruple teamed on the outside of the ring. And you know that. You were watching this match just as I was.
And the final move had no interference at all.
Well, that notwithstanding, great effort. Great second professional match for Cieran Morrison.
But the winners of the match again, the